Holy shit, that's loud. Widows, balls and ghouls, how you all doing? This is just a quick video because I'm in the middle of editing. Excuse the fact that I look like a homeless Professor Snape or whatever his name was. I've been sent a video and it's like, can you look at Scarycom V107 Part 4 and look at this cooker thing because paranormal, or is it paranormal? Can you debunk it? And I've only looked off my phone and I'm like, huh? But it looks like a cooker has launched itself from one side of the kitchen to the other. I don't think that's been done with magician's string. It was just a quick look on my phone, so we're going to take a deeper look into it. I haven't set up the 4K camera or anything, so it is what it is. I'll have skipped the narration to most of that. Basically, she's home alone. She's rarely home alone. Her husband's about to come home from work, and this happens.
Camera inside her kitchen. This happened.
That's not it, but there was something there as well in the window in the background. Okay, whatever that is in the back window is staged. If we look at this fan, it's in constant movement before this thing comes in. Every frame, that thing is in movement. It doesn't skip anyway. And then if we look up there, it comes into frame, and then the fan stops. 3, 4 frames. There's 4 frames where that fan doesn't move. You can hear me clicking my keyboard. This video's been paused and this has been moved. And it pauses again there. For 2 frames. So while they've inserted this, they've paused this video. So there's a lot of fakery going on in this already. So whatever's going on with the cooker, I'm immediately suspicious of because they faked that. Holy shit, that's loud.
If it wasn't for the passing figure that briefly appeared, Bonita says that she would have written
That was fake.
this off as nothing more than an issue with the stove. But seeing how it shook uncontrollably before lifting up,
That is not a stove. That looks like a top-loading dryer. Look, there's no... I know it's hard to tell, but there's no... Cookers don't have lids on the top for a start, or most don't. Some form of digital dial on the front there. An oven clock would be sort of there. There's no dials for actual cooking there. I can't seem to see much on the top. There's a handle or something there, maybe an on and off switch. A digital readout on the top. I've never seen a cooker with a digital readout on the top. The whole thing shunts. That's a dryer. The way that spins, it violently shakes and then just launches itself, but it's spinning as it launches. And then the actual lid of the dryer opens. That's not a cooker.
now obviously stoves don't do this, but it's this fact
No, obviously stoves don't do this. What makes you say that? That, to me, is a dryer. And either something has gone horribly wrong with the dryer, like one of the components is frozen and then the motor has come loose and basically snapped out, and then the weight of it and the inertia of it already spinning has just carried the entire thing along this way, and it's just buckled and smashed to pieces. On account that I've already spotted fakery in the shadow outside in the background waving back and forth, the fan freeze framing where they've inserted it, I would suggest that even this cooker, which is not a cooker, it's a dryer, has been staged. It has obviously wobbled and shot off, but because of the internal components breaking. Now, has it just broken down, or have they done something stupid, like the thing's on its way out anyway, so they're like, hey, let's make a spooky video and go viral, pay for the next dryer, washer dryer, whatever it is. And have they placed something like a concrete block in there? so that the motor will struggle, the block will start spinning, the motor will lose inertia for a second, that block drops, and then the whole thing will just grind to a halt, kick back in, and then it'll launch the entire thing. That's what it looks like to me.
And her family that an unseen presence had done this.
I'm trying to say, hey, look, this is white, and there's a big sort of back piece to this cooker, and the other one hasn't, and it's not the actual stove. So why put it in the video?
Presence had done this, and perhaps, as they believe, it's a presence they're familiar with.
Not the actual stove again. Not paranormal. They've inserted that thing in the background, we know, because the fan stopped. That is not a cooker, it's a washer, dryer, something along those lines where there's something spinning at speed in there. Something is either jammed, or they've placed something in there to get it to launch itself across the kitchen, because they've already faked something else in the video. Potentially, did the dryer break, launch itself, and then they've inserted that shadow figure to make it more spooky? Yes. Because people do incredibly stupid things for clicks and views. So, quick little video. Hope you enjoyed that. This is just an extra video for, I don't know, today. Well, what day are we? Monday? I'll release it today. F it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Concrete block, natural, and then they've inserted the shadow figure. Let me know. Much love to you all. Beardo out.